Oh boy, we got a good one this week for week 7. Or at least on paper it should be, except for the part where one of these teams is struggling at the moment. Can they finally get out of their rut? And if so, can it come at the expense of one of this game's best teams? It's Bills, it's Chiefs, which means Kansas City's winning 100 to nothing. Howdy, folks, it's Margoff the Barbarian, and welcome to week 7 of our Strat-O-Matic football simulation. This week, the Buffalo Bills take on the Kansas City Chiefs in a week 7 matchup that you would think is pretty good. And then the Bills decided to start 1-5. Don't worry, that was not intentionally done by me, or was it? Anyways, okay, the Bills have been rolling kind of either bad or just been getting really unlucky. That's what it comes down to, basically. The Chiefs are sitting at 4-2, and yet find themselves looking up at the Raiders of all teams. Yeah, the same team that just fired their head coach and their GM and demoted their starting quarterback is somehow 5-1 in this simulation. I don't understand it either, but okay, whatever. Just how it ended up. Don't worry, the Chiefs are right behind them at 4-2. It's all good. So, Chiefs need a win to at least keep pace. Bills need a win just to, be respectable, as they are the only team with a 1 win currently. Again, don't ask me how that happened. Totally did not screw them over. No, not at all. Anyways, moving on before anybody gets too suspicious. Should probably recap week 6 and tell you how both these teams got here and why the Raiders are even sitting in 5-1 in the first place. But before I begin here, a quick announcement. I know City Skylines has disappeared and the new game has come out. I did test it on my current PC and it seems to work just fine, but I guess we'll play it by ear. Long story short, though, I finally finished Starfield the day before I'm recording this, so I finally can start doing City Skylines 2 content. Yay! We're gonna do it something special, though. I am officially starting it on my Twitch page of all things. This will be the first stream I've done in 2 years, but on Wednesday, November, hold please, 8th, at say 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be back. It'll be a one-time only, and who knows, if it goes well overall, I might just try another one on this platform. Who knows? Also, this does open the door for some Battlefield content. I want to check that game out because 2042 got good again. Plus, I miss Battlefield, honestly. And as for the other game I was interested in trying out, the new, Cyberpunk 2077 DLC, that's also on my list. Stay tuned. Obviously, I'm not going to play that live, but, yeah, that might put a wrinkle on things, depending on how I feel. But anyways, just some quick announcements before we progress. Speaking of announcements, I should probably announce how week 6 of this playthrough went, including, again, how we ended up here. Roll the footage. Alright, now that we're done explaining that craziness, let's get to our main event. Bills and Chiefs. Oh boy, Bills, of course, in a must-win situation to get back into this. Chiefs, again, a win keeps them pace at minimum with the Raiders and maybe the Chargers, so we'll see. Bills, of course, will be in red, being the away team. Chiefs will be in green. Look, both teams can't be red, but if it means anything, I've heard Patrick Mahomes is compared to Kermit the Frog, who is green, so there you go. Works out. Oh boy. Alright, time to see how badly I can screw over the Bills. Bills will start us off. Oh. Would help if I called it. Odds. No. Chiefs will defer. So the Bills are actually getting the ball in the first place. Isn't that lovely? Oh boy, we're already off to a really good start. Good lord. Alright. Kick off first. I don't need the black die. 3, and we're off. 8 yards in the back of the end zone. Somebody is taking it out. I don't know why. 6 to the number 1. 28 yards from Nyheim Hines. So they'll start it right at the 20. Bold strategy taking it out. I don't know if it worked out so well. But anyways. Alright, Bills starting lineup. I think we may have seen them once before on an overtime game, but this is the first time they're coming out for sure. So here is their starting lineup. We have Gabe Davis as the split. Reggie Gillum is not coming in. Okay, I don't know why he's there. Stephon Diggs is the flanker. Dawson Knox the tight end. Devin Singletary is the running back. We have Isaiah McKenzie out as the slot/fullback. And the guy as a playing quarterback that as a Dolphins fan has tortured us enough, in my belief, Josh Allen. Alright, I am totally making him throw like 10 interceptions. Okay, I'm only kidding. Or maybe not. Alright. We're done with the anti-Bills bias here. We'll play it fairly, I promise. Alright, we're going to start off with a short pass here. And Kansas City doesn't see it coming. 1st and 10. 9. So the receiver being Diggs. Alright, we're off to a good start. 11 yards and a first down, just like that. Alright. Good way to start the game right there. Bills aren't exactly known for running, but hey, that works. If it works for them, so be it. 1st and 10 again, 31. Kansas City was now onto it. 9 on a flat. To the receiver. We're going Knox this time. He got 9 in the first. Hold up. We'll review that. Okay, so I was correct on Diggs. It was 11. I guess I said the wrong thing, but fortunately, no harm, no foul. Anyways, Knox gets 9. Let's not mess this up, me. Not like I've done that before. 2nd and 1. Kansas City thinks run. That's not how Buffalo's going about. They really want to win this. To the receiver because they guessed wrong. It's Stephon Diggs again. No dice. Not this time. Incomplete. Allen misses Diggs. Alright, now we're actually going to run the football. 3rd and 1. Kansas City is actually going to sit on said run. 7, and good thing they did because Singletary gets pushed back a yard. Otherwise, he would have had himself a short gain. Ouch. Well, that didn't work out the way it thought it would. 4th and 2, I am not going for it. I'm punting. Let's not try anything silly. Not at this range, at least. All right, Buffalo punt. Sam Martin has a 49-yard punt. Returned for a gain of... Where are we going? Oh, wrong one. Oh, no. It's a fumble. I believe Buffalo is okay. Kansas City is okay, excuse me. Pretty certain. Yeah, they're okay. I just had to double check on that. I mean, granted, Sky Moore loses 2 yards, but thankfully nothing happens. Hold up. I need to see who forced the fumble there. Or more just... Yeah, more kind of muffed it. I'm not going to count that. I probably should make a note of that from now on. So I've done that in the past. Well, long story short, no harm, no foul from the fumble. They do lose 2. Had Buffalo recovered, they would have gotten pristine field position at the 10. First and goal to go, so... Whew. Kansas City dodges a bullet. And speaking of the Chiefs, we should probably introduce their starting lineup. You've probably seen them before from week 1. It's the same still. Juju Smith-Schuster at the flanker. McCole Hardman at the slot. Travis Kelce's the tight end, of course. Marquez Valdes-Scantling is the split. Patrick Mahomes is quarterbacking. I have the wrong running back here. I'm going to start with Isaiah Pacheco, because why not? And no, Taylor Swift is not on the team before anyone asks. Yes, I had to get that one of those references. Now that we've gotten that purely out of the way, 1st and 10, they're going to start the exact same way the Bills did. 11. Uh-oh. Well, thankfully they guessed wrong, unless this is a 2. It's not, and it was almost, well, it had one of the snake eyes there. Incomplete. So Mahomes was looking for, it looks like Juju Smith-Schuster. No, Marvin Van MVS there. Okay, gotcha. All right. 2nd and 10 here. Bills will sit on the run. As Kansas City goes for it. And Kansas City gets 9 right off the bat. Okay. That was worked out pretty nicely. Pacheco. 9. And on 3rd down, there's only one spot I'm giving it to. 8 on a flat. To the receiver, to Taylor's boyfriend, Travis Kelce. Okay, I thought I was done with those references. Oh, look at that. He gets 10 in the first. What else is new? All right, I swear I'm done with those references. Oh, boy. I'm just as annoyed by them as everybody else is. All right. So 1st and 10. You know what? Let's go crazy. Okay, that's a real mess and a half. So the Buffalo first, it's incomplete. All right, we tried to get it to Scantling MVS a 2nd time, and it didn't work. There is a penalty, though, so I might be eating my words here. Nothing happens, so the penalty doesn't count. The pass is incomplete, and the Bills have an injury. Like, I didn't see that. Nice try. What are the Bills playing? 4-3? Well, they're already without Matt Milano. Middle linebacker. Now they're without Tremaine Edmonds. So now they're down 2 starting linebackers. And I believe... Okay, Edmonds is out for just the game. So at least it's not serious. Yes, and it should point out that Matt Milano is out this game, as is Kansas City's right tackle. This is an important note. But fortunately, Edmonds is not going to be out further, so that shouldn't hit them worse. All right, now that we're done with that, 2nd and 10. 6. Linebuck. They get 5. Okay, I'm not counting that. Let's see, so now it is 3rd and 5. Nine on a flat. To the receiver, I'm throwing it to Pacheco now. He gets 12 in a first. Okay. Kansas City is off. So he gets forced out of bounds. All right, we're doing pretty good. 1st and 10. 6 on a correctly guessed flat was 5 yards to Kelsey. There you go. He gets pushed out. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's do it again. As Buffalo actually guesses wrong. 3 and a long, and Mahomes gets sacked. Takes an 8-yard loss on the play, and the sack was done by, looks like Von Miller. Correct. Von Miller, who is literally the only healthy starting running linebacker at the moment, quote unquote. Oh well. 3rd and 18. Yes, 3rd and 18. Oh, this is a predicament now, isn't it? Eight. Incomplete. They tried to get at this Juju Smith-Schuster. It didn't work. So I believe that requires Kansas City to punt. Oh, yikes. Okay. A 4th and 18. I'm not letting them go for it. No. We're punting. 10. 45-yard punt. 38. 12. Return for a gain of whatever 5 is. Fair catch. Okay, so Himes calls for a fair catch at the 12. And that is where Buffalo is getting it with 9:45 left. In the first, there is no score. And it's that time again. Music time! And 10. Oops. For once, Kansas City guesses the run, but instead gets pranked with a play action pass. 3 and a long pass. Oh, 33 yards. Nice. How about 33 yards to Stephon Diggs? 51. Nice. It is 1st and goal to go, just like that. All right. Bills are in business, y'all. I am trying to find Reggie Gillum, and I have no clue where he is. Close enough. I'll bring the blocking back. My goodness. 1st and 10 here. You know what? Kansas City suspects pass. No dice. 7 on a line buck. Just a yard. Just a yard on 1st and goal to go. It's James Cook, by the way. He's doing better than Singletary at the moment. 2nd and 2. Goal to go. Off tackle time. 6. And I believe he's in. He is indeed. Touchdown. James Cook from 2 yards out makes it. Extra point from Tyler Bass, unless this is a 12, is good. Okay. Bills with the opening lead here. James Cook on a 2-yard touchdown run. And Bills have the opening lead with 4:30 left. This is a good sign for them. See, I'm not totally biased against them. For now. All right, none of y'all heard that. Short. Sacked. They got him. And it's Daquan Jones' second time in a row. Wow. 13. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where he is. 23, 31. All right. Did Daquan Jones just knock him enough out of field goal range? That's the question for Harrison Butker as he attempts a 48-yard field goal. Kick is away. 23-32. 8. Oh, he made it. Just barely. It's good. Harrison Butker from 48 connects. The Chiefs finally get on the board here on the second. It's Harrison Butker. Knocks one down. It's still 7-3 Bills. Defense managed to step up just at the right time there as Daquan Jones gets his second sack of the game to deny Kansas City a touchdown. Good job. Onward. This might come as a shock to Bills fans, but they've been running the football. What on earth is going on? Well, let's fool them on 1st and 10. From the 11. Oh, this is going to be funny. Not really. Okay, so the short pass brings them down to the 1. So let's address that first and foremost. It's a first down and goal to go at the 1. As Diggs just got an easy 10 yards. So let me get that. And now I saw the injury for Kansas City. And we'll address that first and foremost. 4-3-7, left linebacker's gone. For a game. That's Leo Chanel. His day is done, and unfortunately, he'll be done the next game, too. This is the first Kansas City injury of the game, unfortunately. All right, back to the action. 1st and then goal to go from the 1. So Singletary just needs a yard. Simple as that. 6. Oh, they got their yard plus 5 more. Touchdown. Singletary would have had 6. Instead, he gets extra points. Good, by the way. He just needed 1. Pretty easy stuff. Bills score again. It's Singletary from a yard out. Bills have 2 rushing touchdowns. I know, kind of a weird concept. Bills running the football? What is this? Hey, it's working for them, okay? Anyways, it's 14-3 Buffalo. This is not good for the home team. Oh. All right, Kansas City, you might want to fix that. 5. This off tackle was guessed correctly. Uh-oh, here we go again. It is indeed a fumble. Chiefs have it. Evens. You know what? I'm going to say it's on a run. Okay, I've been doing this all wrong. It's on a run, we'll say they plopped on it. And there's no return. It's only if it's on a pass will I allow it from now on. I think I've been messing that up this whole time. Oopsies. Oh well. Yeah, if it's on special teams or, a pass, I'll allow a return. Otherwise, we're just going to pretend somebody plopped on it. So anyways, long story short, Chiefs get it. As Singletary fumbles the ball. Karlaftis forces it, and Chris Jones plops on it. Chris Jones gets the recovery. That shouldn't surprise anybody. He's been known to make good plays, and yeah. Chiefs, well. I'd say that's a very timely turnover now, isn't it, for them? We'll give it 1st and 10 right at the 20 here. Ooh, boy. All right. Chiefs are back in business. 1st and 10 here. You know what? Well, let's have Valdez-Scantling get it. 11 on an incorrectly guessed short. Well, this is a 2. Never mind. They were looking for Valdez-Scantling again, and Mahomes found nothing. 2nd and 10. Let's try this again. 8. Off tackle. Well, is there no gain? No! Instead, Buffalo was caught off sides. Oopsies. 2nd and 5. Edwards-Helaire on the swing pass gets pushed back 3 yards. Oof. Driven completely out of bounds there. That was not supposed to happen. All right, it is 3rd and a very reasonable 8. Gotta get to the 10. And to the receiver, we're looking at Juju Smith-Schuster now. Okay, Kansas City is going backwards. Awesome. Not. Smith-Schuster gets pushed back a yard, and Buffalo's defense apparently has decided no dice on that. 4th and 9. All right, let's go. Butker again. Another field goal. I think he's pretty much got it. We're at the 19. Yeah, he got it. Good. Butker hits on his 2nd field goal of the day. All right, at least Kansas City has made this a one-score game. There's at least that going for them, but this is probably not what they expected. It is 14-6 Buffalo still. We got 5 minutes left in the half. If it means anything to Kansas City, they do get the ball to start the second half. So we'll keep that in mind as time gets closer to the beginning of the second half here. But oh man, this is not good for Kansas City. All right, lovely. 9, the flat was guessed incorrectly, but it goes to Cook anyways. James Cook, you maniac. 41 yards. Whoa. Buffalo is sitting back on the goal line there. It's James Cook just broke off a 41-yard pass completion. Oh my goodness. We have another 1st and goal to go here as I bring in Quentin Morris. Oh, and that one was guessed wrong too, and yet that doesn't count as extra yardage. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Who cares? 41 yards is 41 yards. We'll take that. We take those all the time. We also take touchdowns. James Cook from 5 yards. He would have gotten 9. He only needed 5. What else is new? And it's T number 2 on the day for him. Extra point is good. Uh-oh. Buffalo. What are we? I guess they really don't want to have one loss. They must have heard that they are the only team with 1 win on the year. So now they've really come out to play here in Kansas City. It is 21-6. My goodness. This is not good if you're Kansas City. There are 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. But Kansas City, you really need to score before the half. I'm just saying. All right. All right, we're at the 2-minute mark. Kansas City has a 1st and 10 from the 45. They are definitely trying, that's for sure. 1st and 10 from the 45. 7, that off tackle was guessed wrong, and the Bills are going to pay for it because short game. 12 in a 1st. Kansas City will speed this up, but will let the clock go. Okay. 1st and 10 with 1:45 left. Flat pass now. Bills will think run. Actually, Bills will sit on the pass for right now. 5 flat. It's 7 if it stands. Kansas City, it will. 5 yards, right? Yep. 7, excuse me. My bad. All right. I was about to give him one. I was about to shortchange him a couple of yards. I think we're over here, right? Yeah, 26. He got. I'm gonna allow the automatic force out rule here. So, yeah, if it's a flat or an end run, you automatically go out or bounce. Okay, 2nd and 3. Unless it's in the line buck here. They're going to guess wrong, by the way, and stuff them. The Bills are actually going to take a timeout, though. That is their 1st. So we're planning on trying to score before half here, eh? All right. Third down and 3 here. Four on a short. 11 for Valdez-Scantling, and he gets the first. You know what? I'm just going to let the clock run as normal. And yeah, there we go. We'll let him get 11. It is Valdez-Scantling, right? Yep. First and 10 from the 15. There's 1 minute remaining. Let's go. 4 on a short. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a penalty. Let's play this out first. Unless it's a 6 through 10. It is, so no interception. It's an incomplete pass unless... No, it's just a straight up incomplete pass. Okay, whatever. We're trying to get it to Smith-Schuster. So it is 2nd and 10 here. We're going to try that end run. 7. Well, it wouldn't matter anyways. Just a yard. He's pushed out of bounds, but 3rd and 9. That's not what they were looking for. All right, 3rd and 9. Nine on a flat. To the receiver being Hardman. He gets 6. 4 to the 8. He is pushed out of bounds, thankfully. So 6 yards right? Yes. Okay, 6. My bad. So hang on. 6 to Hardman. 4th and 3. I have to go for it. We're down way too much. All right, 4th and 3. Here we go. 7 on a flat. Uh-oh. Yep, and since we're at the 8, it's a touchdown. I rolled a short game. Doesn't matter. Minimum is 10. How much would Kelsey have gotten? He would have gotten 10, but who cares? He gets 8 and a touchdown. The touchdown's more important. So with about, 22 seconds remaining? Or did I do that? Yeah, I don't think I did. 22 seconds remaining. Oh, yikes. There's a penalty. I mean, the extra point would be good. But will this get enforced on the kickoff? Yep. Number 2. So there's an offsides on the Bills. So whatever we roll, they go back 5 yards automatically. So that'll be enforced on the kickoff. So look. Uh-oh. How much was it again? I forgot. 8 yards. Okay. Whew. I got so distracted by everything else that I completely forgot to give Kelsey his yards. And Mahomes is passing TD. Forgive me, Taylor. All right. So, extra point is good. 21-13 Chiefs. The good news is the Chiefs do get the ball to start the second half. So, they could potentially tie this game, but let's see what Buffalo does in this last little bit. Okay, now remember, because of the offsides on the extra point, this is going to come back 5 yards regardless. So let's see what happens. First and foremost, 7. Touchback. So because of the earlier penalty, Buffalo actually gets it on the... Well, actually, they still get it on the 25. I lied. Yeah, it's a touchback. You still get it on the 25. It's not going to matter. I'm going to try 1. All right, let's just try 1 here, a couple. I don't think anything will come of it. You watch, there'll be some kind of like fumble. This will be hilarious if it does happen. 22 seconds. Irony's there. Alright, let's just try a couple. Just for the heck of it. We've seen some crazier things happen in this game in the past. I'll start with along to Gabe Davis. 6. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. It's a must run for Allen. He's picking up 11. Bills, of course, will use a timeout. That is their second. So that's kind of not what I was looking for there. All right, we got 3 plays. How do I want to approach this here? All right, now I have to throw it to Diggs. It's 1st and 10, but the down, that's pretty much insignificant at this point. 7 on a long. Is sacked. Bills will let the clock run out as Karlaftis just sacks him. Yep. I'm just going to let the clock run out, and that's kind of how the half ends. Bills aren't going to even bother attempting one more. All right, so Karlaftis puts the kibosh on whatever that was, and yeah, 21-13. It's halftime now over here from Kansas City. Alrighty. And, well, Mahomes is doing pretty good. 144 and a TD. Kelsey has the touchdown reception. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, they kicked 2 field goals. Never mind. I thought for a minute I missed a touchdown. Yeah. Butker has the 2 field goals for the Chiefs over here. We have 2 fumbles. Karlaftis forced 1 that allowed him to get said. Well, they only got a field goal off of it. On the Bills' end, free rushing touchdowns? What is this? Buffalo, you don't run the football, but yeah. Aside from a Singletary fumble, they've been running pretty good. Diggs has 5 for 77 right now. Allen's doing pretty good. Bills' defense is doing its usual with 3 sacks. That is Tyler Bass kicking field goals. Yeah, should make a note of that. That's a bad habit of mine, but yeah. Second half, Chiefs are still well in this. Bills, well, let's see if they can hang on here in the second half. This one's going to be a little bit closer than it looks. So here we go. Half number 2. Short, long game. Ooh. It is Stephon Diggs, by the way. 45. Oh, my goodness. 45 yards. 36. 45 and a first. Wow. 45 yards to Stephon Diggs. My goodness. That puts him up over 100, by the way. Nicely timed sack by Nick Bolton. Bills will have to punt it. 8. 48-yard punt. Oh, wow. Right at the 1. Returned for a gain of... Oh man. Oh no. Fumble in the end zone. Buffalo just scored, but will it be a safety or a touchdown? If it's 7 through... Hold on. So Moore fumbled in the end zone. Buffalo just scored because it's at the -1. This is the question now. Are we dealing with a safety or a touchdown? If it's 7 through 11, the defense recovers and it's a touchdown Bills. If it isn't, Moore recovers in the back of the end zone and it's a safety. Anything else? Touchdown! Bills recover the fumble in the end zone and it goes as a touchdown. Oi! Sky Moore, what are you doing? No! No! The extra point. Oh, wait a minute. There's a penalty. I think they may have missed the extra point, though. Hold on. Hold up for 1 minute. This is kind of weird. Oh, they missed the extra point. Oh, Tyler Bass, what are you doing? Oh, that was just all sorts of chaos. Okay. So first off, what on earth happened? Jaquan Johnson forced that fumble. And we'll say Cam Lewis gets the TD. Okay? So Jaquan Johnson tackled Sky Moore. The ball went nuts. And then Cam Lewis just plopped on it when it was in the back of the end zone. He gets a touchdown. And then Tyler Bass just shanked an extra point on top of that. Ouch. That was the definition of chaos right there. Oh dear. Oh dear. So at least Kansas City still gets the ball, but now they're down 2 TDs instead of 8. No, 14 instead of 8, I should say. Well, that was kind of very highly unfortunate. Leave it to special teams blunders to just ruin everything. Not like we've seen that happen too many times before. But yeah, special teams blunder. Moore gets whacked, tries to get cute and take it out of get his team some space, fumbles the ball, somebody on the Bills just picked it up, and then oops. Oh well. All right, 4th and 1. I'm definitely going for it. There's no need to really, there's no need to really do this. We're flat passing it, and the Bills actually suspect the same thing. All right, here we go. 4th and 1. Oh, the Bills are going to stop them, but will this be a pick on the end? No, it's going to be Bills take over at the 14. Tried to get it to Kelsey, and sorry, that didn't work out for you, I'm afraid. It will go as a turnover on downs for the Bills. They'll get it at the 14. And I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles for the Chiefs on this drive. Oh, well. Oh boy. It's a fumble. Chiefs have it. Oh, why? Just why? Oh, Singletary for the second time coughs it up. It was forced by Frank Clark. plopped on by George Karlaftis. No return, obviously. But that was a really, 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 really timely turnover if you're the Chiefs. They get it at Buffalo's own 46? I'm just giving them 2 extra yards. Hold on. Yeah, 2-6. Something like that. I don't remember. If I gave them 2 extra yards, my apologies. We'll say the return went backwards 2 yards. I know. Sometimes I lose track of stuff way too easily. That's the disadvantage of playing this solo, but yeah. But so we'll pretend like the ball went backwards like 2 yards or something. I don't know. All right. Long story short, Chiefs are back in business. Let's see if they can make something out of this. They're still down by 2 scores, and there's 4 minutes left. Oh, it's 4th and 1 again. You know what? This time we're going to try it. This time we're going to try it. The Bills suspect this time they might try something a little different. 5 on the line block is a mess. Okay, 8 for 11, first of all. This is okay in a first. But it's a fumble. It's a fumble picked up by the defense. But will the penalty save them? It does, because the Bills were offsides. Oh, you idiots. What the heck? So the fumble doesn't count because the Bills were caught offsides. Had that gone through, Von Miller would have forced the fumble. And Daquan Jones, who's having a really good game, would have recovered it, but then the referee saw somebody offsides. Automatic first down for the Chiefs. Good job. That was not supposed to happen. All right, 1st and 10 again. Ay. Didn't D Ford teach you guys anything? Anybody anything? Anyways, it's a gain of 0. Oh, wait a minute now. No, there's no penalty this time. Okay. So Pacheco gets nothing. 2nd 10. 6. Pacheco's getting 5 as it was guessed correctly. Wait, no. I misread it. My apologies. He's actually not getting anything. Incomplete. I almost read the wrong one there. Oops. We're trying to get a Pacheco again. I think I know where this is going. 3rd and 10. Gee, I wonder. 9 on a short to Kelsey. And he just barely gets the first down, but hey, he got it. 10 yards. Kelsey for 10, and he is... Then the Chiefs are now in 1st and goal to go. Kelsey with 8 for 81. You know what? Let's see if... Well, I'm going to have to throw this to somebody else, but sure, why not? Let's try Juju for the touchdown here. 1st and 10. 4 on a short. Potential interception. Oh no. 6 through 10. This is safe. Picked off. 2 yards in the back of the end zone. It is picked off. Oh. All right, and of course he gets 13. He tries to take it out and gets 13 yards, so the Bills will get it at the 11. Who got that pick? Oh, they tried to get it to Juju Smith-Schuster, And ironically, they were testing the Bills' backup cornerback of all people, and he said, "You know what? No, you're not taking advantage of me." That individual is Tyron Johnson. The other one, I believe, right? Yeah, there's two Johnsons here. This is Tyron Johnson, their third cornerback. It was Jaquan Johnson that forced the fumble earlier on special teams, but yeah, the Bills' backup cornerback saves the day. No touchdown. It's still 27-13 as a result. Oh, darn. Patrick, what are you doing? Your wife is not going to be too thrilled with that. And she's probably going to, not be too thrilled that you're throwing interceptions in the red zone. Yes, I've had to make at least one Brittany Mahomes reference. And anyways, moving on. See, I'm covering all the bases. It's for the algorithm. Yeah, that's what this is. Jeez. All right, I'm done. I no more Taylor Swift or any other weird references. We're done with that. For good. Anyways, moving on. Oh yeah, probably should bring back James Cook too. No more fumbling for you. You're done. Oh dear. Ew. 4th and 8. I have to go for this. Really? I mean, I have no other choice. All right, let's go. 4th and 8. The short to Kelsey is to him. Okay, here we go. There's a potential penalty too lurking. Uh-oh. No dice, as this penalty actually goes against the Chiefs. Oops, hang on. Number 1. All right. Pass interference, offense. Penalties declined. Turnover on downs from the 33. Buffalo just wants the ball back. They don't care about the 10 yards. So Chiefs tried to throw it to Kelsey and instead found absolutely nothing. Again. It's like the second time they've tried to go for it on 4th down, and 2 times in a row the Bills have said, nah. This is not good if you're the Chiefs, as time is no longer on their side. They're still down by 2 scores. But time is now beginning to run a little bit on the short end here. With 9:15 left, so just keep an eye on that. 16, excuse me. Excuse me. 12 to start us off to Kelsey, and it's now first and goal. So they are now in business. Kelsey is up over 100 yards. Good job. All right, first and goal from the 4. Noah Gray. Let's see. Noah Gray. Hello. First and goal from the 4. Six on a flat. Yes, sir. Touchdown. And take a good guess who. Did you guess Travis Kelce? Of course you did. I mean, it's literally right there. But yeah, that one I think even the whole stadium saw right before it happened. Duh. Kelce gets his second touchdown of the day. That extra point is good. Wow, wow, wow. We have a game all of a sudden. Just like that, Kansas City now has cut the deficit in half, but they still need a touchdown and an extra point sometime within the next 4 minutes. They also will need a stop, but that's a whole different story within itself. All right. Oh boy, fourth down. We got to go for it. Need 8. I have to do a short pass. All right, here we go. 4th and 8. This is going to Kelsey, of course. What else is new? Oh, this one's on a mess and a half. Okay, let's start with the result. It's 14 if it stands. It does stand. So Kelsey gets 14. He is out to the 48 of the Bills. It's a first down. Nice. But what's about to happen isn't so nice. That is an injury roll for the Chiefs on all ones. Nine. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is very, 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 very bad. Yep, I just took out Mahomes. I just took him out. Oh God. He is going to be down for this game and the next 2, and that is really bad if you're the Chiefs. I think we all know how vital Patrick Mahomes is to this team. But they will not have him for the next 3 games, and... oh, boy.
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, Aaron. Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you did.
Who?
Oshag Hennessy!
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass, insubordinate!
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That was the worst case scenario. Mahomes must have gotten whacked, apparently, but yikes. Or he kind of threw his arm out, considering that was his 58th pass thrown. All right, Chad Henne, this game is now officially in your hands. Yeah, Chiefs are going to have to bring in Chad Henne. This one is now on you, buddy. You're going to have to take over from here. Okay. And if you're looking at Henne's card, and it is way different than what the... way different than what Mahomes is. Oh, boy. This is very bad. Okay, 1st and 10 here. Not exactly the scenario you want to be in if you're the Chiefs. 1st and 10. Let's start us off. 7. He gets pushed out of bounds, but thankfully it's just a 2-minute, but they just get to the 2-minute warning there. I was throwing it to Pacheco. So his first pass goes for 7 yards. Pacheco catches it. The 2-minute warning has arrived. It is 2nd and 3. They have 2 timeouts. Okay, we're going to have to pray that this works out somehow. 2nd and 3. And he is not good at long passes. Short passes, but so be it. Oh, they should have stuck with the flat. Incomplete. They tried to get it to flanker, whoever that is. That's Smith-Schuster. All right, 3rd and 3. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to try an off-tackle run. 3. Did it work? Oh, it worked all right. Short gain. And he gets 17 for the first. I'm going to force the Chiefs to use a timeout, and they will. That is their first. That is their second, excuse me. They used one earlier. My apologies. So that is their second timeout. All right. 1st and 10 from the 24. Four. Unless this penalty kind of works out for him. It does. Opponent number 2. Oof. Yeah, that was attempted personal foul on the defense. Buffalo. It's a 15, half the distance to the goal because it's a 15-yarder and an automatic first down. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Remember the last time you got into an overtime game in Kansas City. We don't need that again. All right, 1st and 10 from the 12. There's a minute 37 left. 9 to the receiver. That's going to Valdez-Scantling. Gets 4. Gets 5, excuse me. Yeah, we'll let it go. So Valdez-Scantling for 5. 2nd down and 5. Okay. Don't want to leave Josh Allen too much time either. That's the other part of this equation. 8 on a flat. To the receiver. That's Kelsey now. 9, no! Incomplete. This is 3rd down, by the way. 3rd and 5. Okay. I'm thinking about it. Remember, I still have a timeout left, so I can still feasibly do this. Yeah, let's try it. Buffalo doesn't see this coming. They're letting it go. They'll happily take any run. 4! Oh! He is a yard short. They call their final timeout with a minute left. There are no more. That is their 3rd and final timeout, so Kansas City can't stop the clock. They got a minute left. All right, it's 4th and 1 from the 3. I don't want to put this in Henny's hands if I don't absolutely have to. The Bills are going to see it coming. All right, line buck for the game. 8. They still. Oh, wait. There's a penalty roll. Offsetting penalties. Do it again. You know what? Screw it. 4th and 1. Screw it. This is for the game, basically. 6. Does it count? It does. Touchdown. They got it. 3 yards to Kelsey. What's the penalty, though? Now, hold on. This is going against the Bills. I do need to factor this in. Also, they still need an extra point, so there's that. What would have that ended up as? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Illegal contact, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Touchdown. 3 yards. Chad Henne, you did it, you crazy fool, you. And he, of course, got it to Kelsey. Who else? Saving them. Woo! At least for right now. We've got an extra point roll. And is this an 11 or a 12? Yeah. Butker missed one, remember. Can he not miss this one? Wait, did he? No, he didn't. Oh, it was Bass that missed it. Okay, 11 or 12. Whew. Okay, he did not miss. He did not miss. Thank goodness. Okay, okay. He is 3 for 3 on those. Folks, we got ourselves a tie game. That is the good news. But was Josh Allen left too much time? That is now the big question. 45 seconds left. Bills have all of their timeouts. You know darn well they're going to try it. They remember the last time they were doing this in overtime at Arrowhead, so let's try to avoid that. Kickoff is a touchback. That helps the Bills immensely. All right, we've got 45 seconds left by my count. All right, you know I got to bring in 3 wide. So where's McKenzie at? All right. So let me get this set up for you here. If you're the Chiefs, you want to stop, and you can hopefully pray that you can get this in overtime. You know, just like the last time we did this. Well, you know, well, you get the idea. But anyways, if you're the Bills, where are we looking at here? Okay, so we got to get Tyler Bass to at least the 39 to have a shot. Okay, we've got all 3 timeouts, so let's get to work here. 1st and 10. Bills are going for it. They're going for the win here. They've got all 3 timeouts. Why not? Did the Chiefs just leave Josh Allen too much time? Let's find out. We start off with a short pass for 12. And Diggs got out of bounds as an added bonus. Diggs has 134 yards. Do it again. 1st and 10 from the 37. 37 seconds. 7, there's a potential penalty. It's a sack if it holds. Ooh. But the Chiefs were offsides. How many times do we have to tell you? Don't be offsides, Chiefs. Come on. You don't need to do that. All right. Unfortunately, they messed up. 1st and 5. Come on. I mean, that's how Allen got sacked, so what else is new? Ha! It worked this time. Bills are forced to use a timeout. As they take a 9-yard loss as it works this time. That would be George Karlaftis getting that sack. That's his 2nd of the game. 2nd and 18. Bills are running out of time here. Eight on a short. 10. That is Davis. And they do use a timeout. That is their 2nd. Okay, we've got 15 seconds left. All right, Davis, you're pretty good at these. Let's try it. 9, it's a long pass, and well, there's a penalty. Oh, this goes against Buffalo. Excuse me. Should be a penalty against me for belching loudly here. Oh, this is funny. Intentional grounding on Josh Allen. It's a 10-yard penalty, and as if that wasn't bad enough, it's now 4th down. Oops. There are 8 seconds left. You know what's sad? I cannot kneel this down because what will happen is the clock will go to 1 and the Chiefs will have a chance to kick a field goal. Oh, that was actually the worst case scenario. Bills. Oh man, and the Chiefs have no timeouts. This is a tricky one because if it's incomplete, the Chiefs have a chance to win the game. We're well within Butker's range. His range is 45. So if they get 13, they're safe. All right, we're risking it on a long pass to freaking Stephon Diggs. Here we go. 8. Josh Allen has to run. Oh, no. Better be very, 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 very small. FYI, he still needs 15 for the first. He may have gotten it. He freaking got it. No. He got 25 and got knocked out of bounds. Oh, my God. 17. 15. He got knocked out of bounds, and it actually wouldn't have mattered anyways. You know what? I'm gonna say the Bills are gonna use a timeout. The Bills take a timeout just because that's their last, just in case. You've got to be kidding me, Josh Allen. All right, I'm not within Tyler Bass field goal range, so I have no choice but to throw this up. I have no choice but to throw this up and hope for a long gain. Otherwise, we're going to overtime. Here comes the Hail Mary attempt. It's a 4. And it is incomplete, and we are going to overtime for the very first time in one of these playthroughs. Allen tried to get it to Gabe Davis at the very end, and it didn't work. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first actual overtime. This is what I get for stopping all the overtime playthroughs, isn't it? Of course it is. Why not? Alright. If you've watched my overtime videos, you know how this works. We're going to have a 10-minute period. Whoever gets the ball first, if you score a touchdown, game over. Score a field goal, other team has to retaliate with at least a field goal. And if they don't score, then the first score wins. And if after 10 minutes the game is still tied, we're just going to keep playing until there's a winner. Because I don't do ties. So we're busting out the Donovan McNabb rule for the very first time. Alright. Just my luck that'll come out this game. Alright, opening, oh boy, here we go. Bills and coin tosses. They don't go together very well at Arrowhead. Odds. And they still don't. Wonderful. Wonderful. Good to know some things just haven't changed. From the 2 and the number 1 back. 18. Okay, Kansas City starts at the 20. All right. Now, if you recall, Patrick Mahomes is done for the game. The good news, if you're the Chiefs, is that at least you can now run the ball and not have to suffer any consequences. The bad news is I think the Bills know that too, so this 1st and 10 run is going to be snuffed out. Oh, no, both teams now have 2 timeouts. All right, here we go. Bonus football. Did not see this one coming. 2 yards, or maybe I did. I don't know. Checo starts us off with 2. 2nd and 8. We're going to do it again. 6. Another 2 yards. 3rd and 6. to Kelsey. No, incomplete. No score. Then the Chiefs don't score. Bummer. Oh well. Punt time. It is a punt of, this is going to be really far. Tommy Townsend knocked it 64 yards. That's good. It's a 64-yard punt. 38. Returned for a gain of, ooh, that one's pretty good. Was it number 1 or number 2? Number 2. Jamison Crowder only gets 20. So that's actually a really good return for the Bills. Sometimes if you roll those snake eyes on a returns, it's actually a touchdown, but not so much for the Bills, I'm afraid. All right, here's the deal. Bills can score and end the game. That's all they got to do. Kick a field goal at minimum. Game's over. Hey, it'll be a different outcome compared to the last time this happened. So, give them that. Give them that. All right. 1st and 10. Bills will start us off with a pass. 8 on a flat to the receiver. Guessed wrong. It's over to Diggs. He gets 7 to start us off. Okay. Like I said, Stephon Diggs has quietly had a good game. 8 for 141. 2nd and 2. 3, excuse me. Chiefs will see this coming. 4. Good thing they did. Well, it doesn't matter. 6 yards, 1st down for Cook. Alrighty, alrighty. 1st and 10. The 45. To Cook, guessed wrong. 13 and a 1st. Uh-oh. Kansas City really needs their defense to hold. That's literally the only thing they got. Remember, Mahomes is out. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to try it. Kansas City won't see this coming. The 42. 5. That end run. Oh, no. It's a potential fumble, maybe. 2 through 7. It's a fumble. Chiefs get it back. Chiefs get it at the 42. There you go. And it's James's Cook turn to lose a fumble. Oh, no. James Cook, you were doing so good, and then you decided to fumble. Chris Jones forced that one. The high linebacker, well, is Willie Gay now. Bolton's injured, remember, so Chris Jones just got that fumble, and Willie Gay plops on it. The Chiefs are back in business. Oh, Buffalo, what are you doing? James Cook has been doing good all game long, and then he just decided to cough it up. Unbelievable. All right. Edwards-Helaire is in, and it's 1st and 10 Chiefs. From the Bills, from their own 42, they're getting very close to field goal range. Next score wins, remember. 4 on a line buck. Starts us off with a 9-yard gain. This time it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire who's in. Do it again. 2nd down from the Bills 49. And they get the 1st down, even though it's just a yard. Works for me. All right, do it again. 6 on a line buck. +5 to the 43. I believe we are now in Butker field goal range. We are, but let's see how close we can get. That field goal would end the game if he hit it. Do it again. Well, you know what? No. 9 as the flat pass is incorrectly guessed to Edwards-Hilaire. 5. He gets 12 because of that. First down. So Edwards-Hilaire gets down to the 12, and they get oh so closer on that one. All right, first down. 2. Just 2 yards. That's it. No, we're not doing that. Do it again. The flat pass, I mean. That seemed to work well. Kelsey this time. 12. Just 2 yards. Oh, whatever. 2-yard completion to Kelsey. All right. 3rd and 6. Sure, why not? Bills will see this coming, and 6 and a flat. Incomplete. Tried to get it to Juju Smith-Schuster, and it doesn't work. All right, here we go. It's 4th down. Here we go. From the 44-yard game-winning attempt by Harrison Butker is... We're from 23 to 32. It's good! It's good! It's good! The Chiefs win! The Chiefs win in overtime! Harrison Butker. The 3rd field goal of the day by him is the game winner. And there you have it, folks. Bills lose in overtime in Arrowhead yet again. 30-27 Kansas City. So yeah, Chiefs win. Well, Josh Allen didn't need to throw a lot. And outside of Stephon Diggs, nobody did anything on the receiving front. But this is what did the Bills in. 3 touchdowns, but they lost just as many fumbles. And then Cook's fumble ended up costing them the game. Of course, what else is new? Defensively, the Bills did pretty good and even got the special teams TD out of the deal. But, well, I can't say the same for everything else. For the Chiefs... Before his injury, Mahomes was doing, well, he threw 58 passes, so there's your first problem. But yeah, that injury is going to affect him pretty horribly going on. Isaiah Pacheco had 100 yards. Kelsey had all 3 TDs from the Chiefs quarterbacks combined. Pacheco did well on through the ground, too. He actually ended up with 213 all-purpose yards. That's pretty damn good. And the Chiefs' defense stepped up big time with 3 fumbles. 4 overall, but 3 just in general, and 3 sacks. But yeah, this is going to come back to haunt them in a pretty bad way, at least for the next couple games. So it'll be the Chad Henne show for the next couple, I'm afraid. That's going to hit them really hard on the rolls. Good news, they keep pace with the Raiders, depending on what happens with their game. They're playing the No, they're not. They're playing the Rams. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. For Buffalo, well, best of luck trying to recover. I'm pretty certain I'm going to make you go 1-16, though. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, that's all we got for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the usual buttons. And my apologies to Bills fans who are watching. Yeah, right. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, who am I kidding? I'll pay for this come January when the teams actually meet. But who cares? We're going to win that game by like 1,000,000. Anyways, peace out, everyone. I totally did not do this intentionally either.